You've seen and heard both just like I have. So today we're going to find out whether positive headlines or negative headlines are going to get you a better response from your consumers. Let's take a look. This Tuesday morning tip is all about positive versus negative headlines. You know what I'm talking about. Positive headlines, these are the three most important things you can do before you list your home. Negative headlines, the 5 biggest mistakes home sellers make when they sell their homes. So, positive or negative? This Tuesday morning tip, just like all the others, is designed so that you can use it in your marketing right away. So let's jump in. First of all, the law of headlines. There are several. This is just one. Which is better? Clever, popular headlines, not always the best. I can't tell you how many times I've been on websites of marketing companies that really have no valid marketing samples. They're cutesy or clever, but they don't really do a good marketing job. So let's take a look at one rule that you need to pay attention to, and that is positive versus negative. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. The 5 biggest mistakes first-time home buyers make that cost them thousands. That might compel a home buyer to take a look, but would a positive headline compel them even more? The 3 most important tasks you can undertake to save money when you buy your first home. What is the best use of your headline, positive or negative? Well, a test was done. As a matter of fact, this test was done by a good friend of mine. His name is Beatty Carmichael, and he runs a very successful mail marketing company, and he tests and tests and tests and tests some more. And the test on this was in excess of 1 million postcards. And here is what happened. First of all, we did see a headline very much like what I described to you earlier, the negative version, and they tested that against a positive version. Now, these aren't the exact words, but these are very close to the test that was done. I'm just giving the example of this right here. But the winner was, think about it, what do you think it is? I get a pretty mixed review. Some people think it's the negative one, some people think it's the positive one. I guess that really depends on maybe your outlook on life. And by the way, let me apologize. I think I'm going to be able to edit this out, but my German Shepherd is going to town on one of those bones that has peanut butter in the middle, and she just loves trying to get to that peanut butter. It's wrapped in bone-like material. But anyway, if you hear that in the background, I apologize. So the winner is the positive headline. And actually, it wasn't even close. It was a considerable margin of victory for positive headlines. And this wasn't just this one test where I showed you the samples. This was positive versus negative headlines on a larger scale. So if you have a choice, choose the positive headline. Now, I'm not sure why you wouldn't have a choice. Go with the positive headline and the positive videos and the positive reports. Now, can you mix some negative in there? Sure. You could say, hey, these are the 3 most important things you should do. Do this, do this, do this. And by the way, it really is negative for you to do this. It doesn't do any good, and you shouldn't do that. So you could pepper some negative into the information, but lead with a positive headline. That's just the most proven positive way to do it. So don't just follow popular trends. Don't use clever, cutesy headlines. Use headlines that are tested, that are proven, or test them yourself. I've tested a lot of headlines over the years to see what works for me, and you can do exactly the same thing. So I did throw another video up here for you. You can take a look at it. It's right there. This video is going to show you another very powerful marketing strategy that you can start using right away. This is a word you probably never thought had any impact, but it does. Take a look at the video. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like. Hope to see you on the next video.